Imagine waking up to find that the ocean has swallowed entire cities overnight. Skyscrapers are poking through the water like lonely islands, and billions of people are scrambling to higher ground. Now, here's the shocking twist. This isn't a far-fetched dystopian movie plot. It could be our reality if Antarctica's ice melted rapidly. But how could this happen? What lies beneath this frozen continent that could rewrite the future of our planet? And most importantly, would humanity survive such a cataclysm? Meet Thwaites Glacier, also known as the Doomsday Glacier. Stretching across 120 kilometers, 80 miles, and holding ice equivalent to 4 meters, 13 feet, of sea level rise, it's melting at an alarming rate. According to a 2022 report by NASA, this glacier alone sheds 50 billion tons of ice annually into the Southern Ocean. But here's the kicker. Scientists now warn that Thwaites could collapse much sooner than previously anticipated. Why? Beneath its icy facade, there's a river of melted ice fueled by geothermal heat. It's like a ticking time bomb, ready to unleash a catastrophic chain reaction. So, what happens if Thwaites gives way? In mere hours, global sea levels would surge by 60 centimeters, 2 feet. Coastal cities like New York, Tokyo, and Mumbai would be underwater. According to a study published in Nature Climate Change, even a 1-meter rise would displace over 100 million people. Now multiply that by 70. Entire nations like Bangladesh and the Maldives would vanish. Millions of homes destroyed. Ports, power plants, and hospitals inundated. The global economy would collapse under the weight of rebuilding costs. But rising water isn't the only threat. What about the hidden dangers beneath Antarctica's ice? Locked in Antarctica's ice for millions of years are ancient microbes and viruses. Researchers from the Chinese Academy of Sciences discovered over 30 new virus strains in a single ice core sample. These microorganisms, frozen in time, are unlike anything modern immune systems have encountered. Here's a terrifying thought. What if one of these pathogens sparks a global pandemic? Imagine a disease more contagious than COVID-19 and as lethal as the bubonic plague. Could our medical advancements outpace its spread? Or would humanity fall prey to its ancient killers? The melting of Antarctica wouldn't just flood cities. It would break one of Earth's most vital systems, ocean currents. These currents, like the Gulf Stream, distribute heat across the globe. They also bring nutrients from the ocean floor to the surface, feeding marine life. With massive amounts of fresh water pouring into the oceans, this conveyor belt would stall. A 2021 study in Science Advances predicts this disruption could trigger a mini ice age in parts of Europe. On the flip side, tropical regions would face unbearable heat waves. What would this mean for global food supplies, marine ecosystems, and weather patterns? In short, chaos. Beneath Antarctica's ice lies another silent threat: permafrost. This frozen soil traps immense amounts of greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide, and methane. As the ice melts, these gases are released, amplifying global warming. According to a report by the United Nations Environment Program, permafrost thawing could add up to 1.5 degrees Celsius, 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit, to global temperatures by 2100. That's enough to trigger runaway climate change. Imagine wildfires ravaging continents, hurricanes battering coastlines, and heat waves becoming the new norm. But what if there's more than just gas trapped beneath the ice? As the ice melts, it unveils an alien-like world beneath. Take Lake Vostok, hidden under 4 kilometers, 2.5 miles, of ice for over 15 million years. Scientists discovered microorganisms here that defy our understanding of life. Could these organisms hold the key to curing diseases or even colonizing other planets? Or could they introduce new biological threats? Beyond the microbial mysteries, there's something even more breathtaking. A canyon system deeper than the Grand Canyon, stretching 3.5 kilometers, 2 miles, below sea level. It's a testament to the sheer power of nature. But let's not get lost in the beauty. The bigger picture is far more terrifying. A rapid meltdown of Antarctica's ice would force over 3 billion people, 40% of the world's population, to flee coastal areas. Cities like London, Shanghai, and Los Angeles would be uninhabitable. Geopolitical tensions would erupt. Nations would scramble for resources, and conflicts over freshwater and arable land would escalate. The World Bank estimates that climate-driven migration could create 216 million refugees by 2050. Now imagine multiplying that number tenfold. Could humanity adapt to such a dramatic shift? Or would we descend into global conflict? Despite the grim scenario, there's hope. Innovative technologies like carbon capture and renewable energy can slow the pace of climate change. Global reforestation initiatives could act as carbon sinks, buying us precious time. Moreover, international cooperation has led to agreements like the Paris Accord. But will these measures be enough to prevent a catastrophe? Or are we merely delaying the inevitable? The story of Antarctica's ice is not just about a frozen continent, it's about the fragility of our planet. We stand at a crossroads. One path leads to sustainable living and innovative solutions. The other, to a world engulfed in water and chaos. So, the next time you hear about melting glaciers or rising sea levels, remember, this isn't just about Antarctica. It's about us. Our choices today will shape the Earth of tomorrow. What kind of world do you want to leave behind? If you found this video thought-provoking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.